Hello everyone, and welcome to round 5 of the F125 Championship. The drivers are just finishing up practice, which has been very wet, and few drivers just coming in. Yeah, we're waiting on another boat to get his car put back in, get the tyre warmers on, and then we will go to qualifying. So practice, not really much to be seen about it, because I hear that qualifying is going to be dry and the race is going to be dry as well, so it's going to be interesting to see what happens tonight as we wait for drivers to ready up for qualifying. And I need to put out the link. We are live. Hello, Wesley. Welcome. Here we go. Try qualifying. Okay, I'm just going to butcher your name here. Mahunka? Hello. Welcome. I'm guessing it's a Dutch name as well. Everyone should be on the softs qualifying. We have 16 drivers on the grid. I think there could be another 1 or 2 arriving late, coming home from work and stuff, so we shall see. F1 Cool 4 back in the lobby. This is good. Some drivers out. Who was that? That's one of the Red Bulls. Not Craig. So it's Arctics. Oh no, it's not a Red Bull. It's an RB. Why is the RB blue and not white? Interesting. Hello, Mr. Hip. How are you? I thought you might have been joining us tonight, Mr. Hip. Mikey's back and everything. So a few cars out on their out laps. Getting some heat into the tires, getting built up. Bring it around as we send it around Imola. Very famous track. Unfortunately, this is the last year it's been run. You get the opportunity to watch your Home Alone till Sunday. Ah, okay. That means plenty of racing for you then, Hip. As Arctics starts the hot lap for the first time, a little bit of traffic coming out of the pit, but hopefully they'll avoid all of that. There's an Alpine ahead of them. Let's go on board. This might be a bit loud with Sartix. I think it's Sartix. As they carry too much speed through the chicane and unfortunate rejoin. Spun the car and, well, that's their lap basically ruined. Didn't invalidate there though, which is weird. But F1 Cool. Are we doing requests now? What is F1 Cool? And he's in the McLaren. He's on the out lap coming down the hill into the final chicane, and before heading downhill, I think camera's really weird. Where's the camera on the inside? That's a very weird camera. Down to the final two left-handers, and yes, he will start his hot lap. So let's go on board with F1 Cool. Let's hope that he can go around the first or the second chicane without spinning. Try not to carry too much speed through here. You want to invalidate your lap. He's got traffic ahead who need to get out of his way. Oh, it's unfortunate timing. But there's just nothing you can really do there. Oh, that's very unfortunate. And that'll be a slow lap for F1 Cool. Who else is in a hot lap? This is going to be a bit chaotic. As we try to find out who's who and where's drivers are at. As another boat goes across the line, a 1:16.6. Most likely. I don't know. That'll be up to the stewards to decide. And up to F1 Kill to report it after the race. As Survey goes second with a 1:19.5, they'll need to find a little bit more time for that. Trying to find who is actually on a hot lap, hasn't invalidated. Corvidae into the final corner, keeps it between the white lines. The Alpine is all over the place in the background, and Corvidae goes fourth. Nice little midfield battle starting there. We have a Mercedes coming around the final corner. They are on a hot lap. This is looking really quick as well. A 1:16.9 goes second. Recently on the front row. Who else is out? Optimus, the current championship leader in the Ferrari, up through Acqua Minerale into the chicane. Quite smooth through there, keeps it between the white lines so it doesn't invalidate the lap. Back down the hill. Tricky two 90-degree left-handers. Getting the power as early as possible. Got as much speed towards the line. It's a 1:15.555, and that is into pole position for now. But still a lot of drivers out on the track. That Alpine hasn't validated, so they'll not be setting a time. Mitch is on an outlap in the Kick Cyber. I don't think anyone's actually on a hot lap. If any of the drivers that have set a time are still out, they're just wasting their tyres. They're probably just coming back in. So we have another slow RB getting out of the way though. So I think Mitch will be first to start the hot lap, maybe? Although there is an Aston Martin there. I'm not sure. Anyways, Mitch starting this hot lap. So he heads down the straight. So we do have yellow flags out, and I think that's just for slow drivers coming into the pit. Oh, that was a bit of a cut, but the game doesn't detect it as a cut, so Mitch is fine for now. And into the second chicane. Little dab of the brakes on the way in. Probably carry as much speed on the exit. Up into the hairpin, braking late. And then getting on the power as early as possible. They head back up the hill. And then you got this blind left-hander before heading back down the hill into Acqua Minerale. It just means water, mineral in Italian. Mineral water, something like that. Second sector 51.4. I don't have track of all the sector times, so I don't know if that's a good or not. But Mitch hasn't invalidated, so this should be a valid time as long as he can finish the final 2 corners. Nicely done. Using all the battery to the line. 117.4 goes 8th, just behind the Aston Martin of Servi. Yes, we do have another RB out, which I think is Tartix. Yeah, them validated already. Mikey is on a hot lap now. AJ coming into the 3rd sector. He's got a bit of traffic ahead. A little bit of a slipstream. Who is that in the Red Bull? Is that Craig? That's either Craig or another boat. It's Craig then, they're both in a hot lap. AJ coming into the final corner. See if Craig sets a time. Craig does set a time of 120.4. AJ crosses at a 117.2. So this, yeah, midfield battle from 5th down to 10th. There's only half a second between them. Who else is out here? Mikey. Only Mikey and EX Neo. Neo, we'll call him Neo. All you guys with your usernames that is unreadable. Mikey only back from holidays, so this is his first time on the game. Let's see what kind of lap time he does though. He's doing a 123.3. Him and Craig will have a nice little battle as Neo crosses the line of 117.3 and joins that little midfield battle. F1 Cool. I was talking about him earlier in the chat. He has actually gone 2nd at the minute. He's just half a second behind Optimus with that very quick lap time. Finexi trying to improve here. I know he's on doing a bit of practice earlier with tyres and whatnot. Keeping it nice and smooth. Yellow flags are out, but nowhere near him, so he should be fine. Down to the final 2 corners. As we have 6.5 minutes left of this session. Finexi pushing towards the line. This is going to be quick. A 1:15.549 goes into first place by 0.006 of a second to Optimus. And Optimus will have to exit the pit again if he wants that pole position. F1 Cool is on another push lap. Battery's kind of low at the minute. But he hasn't validated, so that'll be a lap not counted. We're getting messages in Discord. People showing up late. Simi comes into the pit. I'm guessing. Actually, no, he's got a full battery. Maybe that's just his in lap. Okay, Corby in the yellow McLaren. Pushing up the hill. Managing the battery quite nicely. Halfway through the lap, half battery left. Oh, that's invalidated though. Big cut. As Mikey goes again. He's second up, I think. Yellow flags are out. That's for an RB pulling over, letting Mikey go. Mikey's slowly getting up to speed here. Hopefully won't have any pressure from behind. In the Alpine, the BWT livery. Oh, so we do have golf. Golf joined at just the very end, so we will have 17 drivers on the grid, which is nice. Mikey into the final chicane for the final time. Does have a car very close to him. Hopefully they will be patient. So he's coming down into the final two corners now. Why not invalidate? Get a run to the line. Crosses the line in a 1:23.1. Just under pressure there from the RB of Artix, who I think was also on a push lap. Yeah, they were both on push laps. Just unfortunate timing. But this is what happens, so. Who else have we got out now? We are approaching the very end. Golf jumps in the other kick. AJ is on another hot lap. As Finexi and Optimus are still in the front row. F1 Cool pushing. Yes, he is. He's on a hot lap. See if he can make up any ground here. He needs to find half a second. He is pushing hard. He's up by 2/10 almost. You can find another 2/10 in each sector. Could be a push for pole position. Up the hill. A little bit of traffic ahead of him. Pushing hard. A little bit of a slow exit out of the chicane. Should have a big enough gap here. Right late on the brakes. Approaching the line. Ooh, crosses the line and it's good enough for an improvement. But stays in third place by 1/10 really. That's very close at the front. Someone went faster there. Was it Ricardo? I think Ricardo went up into 5th. Optimus has improved to a 1:15.2. Can Finexi match that? That's there's only 40 seconds left of this session. Finexi into the final chicane. It did show a purple second sector, but I feel that's still the old F1 glitch. Into the final corner. Has he got battery left? He does. He's got a little bit of battery. Pushing towards the finish line. Crosses the line with a 1:15.257 to go into pole position by 0.006 of a second. Is that not what it was before as well? So they're both improved by the same amount. Finexi in first, Optimus in second, F1 Cool in third. Simi is in fourth at the minute. Still some cars to come around the corner as Ricardo has abandoned that lap. Another boat has abandoned. Who else is coming down? It's the other Aston Martin of Servi. can they improve their time of a 1:16.798? Coming towards the line, they do improve and they move up into 6th place. Very good lap there from Zervi. Tiger is not going to get across the line in time. Cortex does not improve. Alpine of Neo does not improve. It is validated. Is there anyone left? Golf. Golf, the only one left out on the track at the minute. That can maybe set a faster time. He's under pressure though from F1 Cool, I think. I don't know if Golf improved there or not. Both drivers on the hot lap. Golf in 11th place. He only got the one shot at that quali. So there we have it. Your qualifying places for the race is Finexi in pole, Optimus in 2nd, F1 Cool in 3rd, Cutters in 4th, Ricardo and Servi in the 3rd row, Tiger Motorboat in 7th and 8th, AJ and Mitch on the 5th row. That'll be a tasty little battle between them. Golf making it to 11th with his one-shot quali. Neo and Max in 12th and 13th. Artix in 14th. Carvey in 15th. And then down the back was Craig and Mikey. That is your qualifying. And now we get ready for the race. We just have to wait for the drivers to choose their race strategy. It's a hot track. It's Imola. Tire deg can be quite high here. So I suspect the two different strategies will be either soft medium or medium hard. Depending on where you actually start the race. Because you could go hard soft. Really wanted to, but you would need to run the hards longer than you need to. So it'll be interesting to see what drivers start on. Hopefully it'll not be too long until we get there. There will be a formation lap, so we'll have time to look about. Some of this data on. Let's look at their tyres. There we have it. Everyone's starting on the medium tyres except Simi, or Cutters, on the hard tyres. So he's gone for the alternative strategy. He's going to start in the hard, run for as long as possible, switch to the mediums, and then have a very quick end to the race. If he can manage it, as Max has been disqualified. Possibly for driving into someone. Got 17 drivers on the grid. Good little numbers. Nice to see. Hi, Footy. How are we? I'm actually trying to get a little bit heat into these tires. They are the mediums, so they're not going to heat up as much this stage as the softs would do. It just needs to work them a little bit harder. Pushing them a little bit. Get to the line, keep as much heat in them. But you will have to wait for all the other drivers to come down the hill. And they're pulled onto the grid, so they will start to cool down a bit. Doing good, Footy. Doing good. Just getting ready for the race start here. Unfortunately, F1 still likes to have all the cars as blue. I should request that the RB be changed to white. At least then there'd be a little bit of difference. Because the Red Bull and the RB, although they're different shades of blue, they are very close. As is the greens of Mercedes and Aston Martin. So I have lost all data. Oh, there it's back now. As the lights do come on. 5 lights. And away we go. And Nexi leads us off up to the first corner. Optimus getting an overtake made on the straight, but with Finexi with the inside line is able to keep it, as we do have a car around, and I think that is another boat dropping down the standings. That is very unfortunate. A lot of cars getting bunched up there into the first corner, but Finexi does lead this away with Optimus following in very close. F1 Cool sniffing behind the Ferrari, and Ricardo in fourth. Oh, as we have a big crash in the background with Max going around, and I don't know who else that was. That's very unfortunate, and that is a very early safety car. I don't actually know who got caught up there, as Kirby does have damage in the front wing. Golf has made a place up in the 10th. There you can see the possible race strategies. So medium stop. Looking to this, the hards coming in around 10 or 18. Does Simi come in now, swap to the mediums, and then you can do a 2-stop with the mediums. Does anyone pit? We do have one in. Golf is in. Does Golf have damage? There are 4 cars in the pit lane right now. Golf does have damage, so he did get caught up in that. As does Neo, another boat, and Carvey also picking up damage there. That's interesting. Finexi will be leading them around here though on the safety car. You see it keeps coming up saying connecting to online servers for people for some reason. Do you mean in game? As Max has left the session. Very unfortunate for Max. I don't actually know what happened there. I'm guessing we'll find out afterward. This is giving me PTSD. We need you back on this footy. That's what we need. We need footy back on, doing some F1. When people are racing just in general. Yeah, I think it's like thinking with the host. That's why it comes up. Kinda annoying. But if it means that everyone can stay connected, you know, it's good. Yeah, that was a heavy crash. Don't actually know what happened there. See Max go into the wall and debris flying everywhere. But Simi opting not to pit, stay on those hard tires. I guess it is lap 1. Although I do feel a free pit stop going onto the medium tyres and then coming back in later on again and getting another fresh set of mediums on would be the better call. Then again, there could be another safety car, so we'll reset everything. Oh, that's... Are people swapping position? Or is that just the game? No, the golf spin. What happened there? I don't know if Golf spun or what happened there. Golf's dropped down the standings. He's at the back of the grid once again. Starting to bunch up a bit. I'm going to get safety car in this lap. Doesn't look it. Oh, it is. There we go. Just a very late call. So safety car is in this lap, so Finexi will take over as the safety car. As he brings them down towards the 2 left-handed corners. So I don't actually know the name of. I don't even know what corner numbers they are either. But next we'll need to time this, wait for the safety car to go into the pit. When does he go? Does he go before the final corner? Oh, a little bit of touch in there. But next he has every right to keep these as long as possible, and he is away. He gets a little bit of a jump there, an optimist, so the next he does lead them into the first corner. It is quite a long straight. The slipstream will come into play. The next he burning the battery to stay ahead, and he leads them once again into the first corner as AJ and Mitch swap position behind, as well as Noderboat and Craig. Mitch actually dropping down 2 places there. I know it's very difficult to keep on top of everything, and with no replays because we don't have fancy stuff here. It's just straight up what you see is what you get. As Finexi is under pressure here now from Optimus, who is trying to go down the inside, but there just isn't enough room there, and Finexi holds on to first place for now. No DRS until the end of this lap, and as the DRS detection zone is before the start finish line, they'll not get it until the lap after. So, Optimus keeping pressure on Finexi, and this is where battery management comes in. Optimus using quite a bit more battery at this stage. F1 Cool got plenty of battery. We might see a push here as we have 10-second penalty or collision between Simi and AJ as we have another safety car out. Oh my. And Carvey picks up a 10-second penalty. We're just getting word the Simi screen as it just went black and he wasn't able to see anything there, so he's taken out and got a 10-second penalty. Does he have damage? He does have damage. He needs to go in and repair. Oh, he's gone past the pit lane though. Oh, Simi's in a muddle. As Golf has more damage. Did Craig have damage there? I think he might have. Corby gets a 10-second penalty for speeding in the pit lane. And AJ was in the pit lane as well there. Coming back out on mediums once again though. Craig is swapped to the hards. Golf is on the softs right now, so they're very mixed up with all their stops. I'll try to keep it, you know, ahead of what's actually going on, but it's like, hey, be only one person, and there's a lot happening right now. This is going to take another lap or two to get sorted out. None of the front runners pitting for tyres. It's too early to come in, unless they come in for the hard tyres, and maybe hope for a late safety car once again, and then switch to the softs. Does anyone pit? Oh, Finexi and Optimus have pitted. F1 Cool stays out. Who else pitted there? Tiger and Servi. So F1 Cool will take over the lead of this race with Ricardo in second, Mitch in third. As we have quite a few cars in the pit lane right now. As AJ is in once again. Be very interested to see what AJ's doing. AJ's gone to the hards. Can I get the race director up here? Yes. This doesn't tell me all the tires, does it? Oh, this does. So AJ has gone medium, medium, hard. So he'll not need to stop again. Does anyone need to stop again? Just the front four. The front four is the only drivers that need to actually stop right now. But I feel Golf and Mikey will have to pit once again because I don't think the softs are going to do How many laps? 20 laps? No, not 20. 22 minus 6. 16. That's a lot of laps on the softs. So they will have to pit again. Safety car is in this lap. That's a very early call. Simi isn't even caught up yet, so Simi's losing out big time here. He's not even in the third sector yet, and the safety car is coming in. He might be. No, he's not going to be able to catch the end of the edge of this. No. That's F1 Cool. Goes early. Catches Ricardo sleeping. And he's going to try and pull away here now. We shouldn't see anyone darting into the pits unless they've got damage. As we have another boat making an overtake up into 4th place. With Mitch Ryan to go for 2nd. Not able to make the move though. Ricardo holds on to 2nd, and that gives F1 Cool a little bit of a breather. As we have Optimus dropping down. Optimus maybe getting into a little bit of an issue there. Simi losing out a lot of ground as well, as Mikey struggling here. Trying to keep the car on. Oh, he's touched with the Ferrari. That's a 3-second penalty though for cutting the track for Mikey. That's very unfortunate. AJ in 13th at the minute, chasing down Servi in 12th. As Craig gets overtaken there by Tiger around the outside. Benaxi is in 9th, under a little bit of pressure here. Tiger behind, Golf ahead. Everyone's kind of tripping over each other. These safety cars keep pulling people together. They haven't actually got a chance to breathe, really. Oh! What has happened there? I do not know. Corby and... I'm not sure who else that was. Having an issue coming into the final corner. Golf up into 7th, 3 wide into the first corner. Golf loses out. Tiger in 7th. Finexi moves up into 6th place. I think we do need VAR for that, as Artix is now leaving this mid-pack. Another boat up into 4th, right behind Mitch now, and this is one of the closest battles on track. We'll stay with this, see how long it takes another boat to get past. That's Optimus is back up into 9th now, getting past a few of the drivers, as Corby is back into the pit and getting some repairs made. Another boat should pick up DRS down here now as they come down the hill. And yeah, he's well within the 2nd. Keeping an eye on Finexi as well. 3-way battle, that could be interesting very, very soon. It might be better to stay on board with this, because we have 5, 6, 7 cars all together here, as Artix is under a lot of pressure with Finexi. DRS open, getting the DRS overtake made before DRS even open, and now Finexi under pressure with Tiger 2 wide into the first corner. Finexi makes it happen though, and all chaos behind. Optimus fighting Golf. Tiger having to stay behind Finexi. Optimus back up into 7th now. Mitch was overtaken there by another boat. I think that was more or less a straightforward overtake under DRS. We have a lot of drivers tripping over each other here. A little bit of a slide there from Artix. Under pressure from AJ. As they come up to the chicane. Artix all over the place. Losing a lot of grip on those medium tires. AJ should get a straightforward overtake made. Oh, there was no room there for an overtake, unfortunately. That's a big collision. Is there damage there to AJ's car? Doesn't look it, but Artex does come into the pit. And now we have DRS battles going on here with Finexi getting overtaken by Tiger. With them fighting, that puts Optimus right in to this fight as well. As Simi moves back up into 11th place. He has served that penalty as well. So we have a few people in the pit. A lot of penalties being handed out at the back of the grid. What can Optimus do here? He's putting a lot of pressure on Finexi. He's carrying more speed through here. Need to be careful not to pick up any off tracks. We could be getting time penalties. Finexi through Akuma and Oral. Beautiful camera. The heli-cam into the chicane. And they will go back down the hill now, and it's gonna look like Optimus is gonna get DRS here for the next straight. So Finexi needs to save up his battery. Although I do feel like he's going to be sitting duck here, and it might be better overall if he just lets the overtake happen. Oh no, he does get DRS as well. And because he's got that bit more battery than Optimus, he's able to stay ahead. But he's not able to get Tiger. And there is a touch there from Optimus. Pushing very hard to stay with Finexi. As City overtakes Mitch, who is just exiting the pit now. I think that was a scheduled pit stop. Oh no! Golf is around. And oh no, he's just drove into the wall and broke the wing. That's... You don't want to laugh, but that is a bit of comedy from Golf, poor guy. So yeah, no front wing, so that'll be another pit stop for Golf. No pit stop no safety car this time, so he's going to lose a lot of time there, I feel. So once again, we go for this battle for 4th place. That's Tiger just slightly ahead of Finexi. They both got DRS. Optimus once again using up all that battery, and he just needs to be a bit better with it. Oh, that's Finexi, tries to go for the overtake. Oh, Optimus I think was a little bit too ambitious there to go for an overtake, and unfortunately he has paid the price as he does lose another place to Zerby and drops down to 7th. Finexi was battling Tiger. That was a time of the race where he should have been patient, stayed behind, let it play out, and build up that battery and go push again later on. Tiger holds on to 4th place. This gap is getting bigger to the top 3. Motorboat trying to close in on Ricardo, just outside that 1 second window. This F1 Cool has got a bit of a gap of 3.4 seconds lead of this race, but it is dropping. Ricardo is closing, as is Motorboat. Motorboat was close enough that time for DRS. Don't know how, because it looked like he was always outside the 1 second window. But he heads down the street. Doesn't close any. And yeah, so all happening. Optimus back up in to 6th place though. But you can see that he has lost 5 seconds there to this battle for 4th place. Finexi all over the back of Tiger, trying to put as much pressure as possible on him. What is Tiger's battery? They've both got similar batteries, managing the battery quite well. What other battles is going on? There isn't really many other battles going on, so we'll stay in this. Motorboat is getting closer though to take the podium place, so we'll just keep an eye on it. As into the final chicane, Finexi and Tiger come. down the hills. Artec's getting past Craig for 11th place. Now, what can Motorboat do here with the DRS open? Definitely a bit closer this time. Quite a long straight. Is he close enough? Is he going to go for it? He's just not close enough. So no move made, and no move made either for Finexi on Tiger. So it's holding position for now, but hopefully they can work together. Pull each other along, and they can push for those podium places. What is the pit stop situation like? F1 Cool and Ricardo do need to pit again, as we have yellow flags out. As Corby picks up a 3-second time penalty for multiple warnings. That'll be for off tracks. How many penalties have they got now? They've got 9 seconds. Mikey's got 16. He did pick up 10 seconds there for speeding in the pit lane. So yeah, so F1 Cool and Ricardo is the only 2 drivers not to have stopped yet. So technically, Motorboat could be leading this race very soon, as I feel Ricardo and F1 Cool will be coming in the pit lane very soon. Motorboat should get a move made now. He's very close. DRS open. Round the outside. And that's a pretty straightforward overtake, and Motorboat is up into 2nd place. Can Finexi get the move made? Cannot. Tiger holds on, and he's closed down to 2 seconds now. So I think once F1 Cool and Ricardo pit, this will move Tiger and Finexi up into 2nd and 3rd. But until then, they are going to keep fighting. They're not too far behind Ricardo at this point of the race. Motorboat already pulling out 1.3 seconds gap as he chases down F1 Cool, who still hasn't pitted. Are they in soft tyre window now? I think they might be. I think it might be a good call to jump onto the softs now and give yourself enough time to make up positions, because you don't want to pit too late either. So Finexi and Tiger both within the DRS window now. I think we might see Ricardo come into the pit here. It would make sense for him to do so. He doesn't, he stays out. So Tiger is going to have a car ahead of him. But he does get DRS, Finexi with DRS as well. This could get spicy into the first corner. Is Tiger going to go for it? No. As we have a ghosting car coming straight back onto the track. I'm glad we've got ghosting on. Ooh. Finexi holding on to this 5th position at the minute. Wanting to make up those places. He needs to overtake Tiger, and he needs to overtake Ricardo to get a chance of chasing down Motorboat before the end of this race. No other battles on the racetrack at the minute. Everyone's kind of just settling into their races now. You drivers probably down at the back there might be asking for a late safety car, but we're getting very close to the window where one won't appear. Finexi once again with a slow exit there, needing to use a bit of his battery to stay within that 1 second window. Heavy on the brakes, needs to work on a good exit, as we do have a yellow flag out. That is for a Red Bull, I think. Either AJ or Craig. No, it must be AJ, because Craig is in the pit. As F1 Cool and Ricardo do finally pit with 5 laps to go, and Motorboat is leading this race. Tiger in 2nd, Finexi not close enough for the overtake this time around, but it could be a different story next lap. Optimus in 4th now, Zervi in 5th, AJ in 6th. Was it him that spun? No, I don't think it was actually him that spun. I think it might have been actually like a Red Bull. It wasn't Craig. I don't know. These cars are very hard to tell apart. As Corby gets another 3-second penalty. I'll bet them under pressure. At the end here. A lot of drivers with penalties. Benexi heading back down. Hill. Is he close enough now? For overtake. As F1 Cool does pick up a 3-second penalty. I think he does have a big enough gap back to Mitch, so it should be fine. As Simi picks up a 3-second penalty as well. Where is Simi? 10th? Yeah. Okay. Benexi gets the move made. Yes, he does. So Benexi into second place now. 1.8 seconds behind Nutterboat. He has 4 laps to catch him. Can he get that round made up? As Nutterboat has another back marker to get past. And already Benexi taking out 2-3 tenths as we have yellow flags. Who's that? That is Simi. What has happened there? Simi is down into 13th place. As Golf right on the back of Artex now. They all have it coming together? I don't know. It'll be interesting to see. I'm guessing the stewards are going to have a lot of work to do after this, as AJ just lets everyone cool go. Doesn't want to fight it. He knows he's got a penalty. Maybe he can use him to pull. Oh, as Simi has retired in the pit. And that'll be him out of the points. And dropping down to 16th. Tiger on the main straight now with DRS. One of the back markers pushing along with him. Tiger though, 1 second behind. Trying to catch Benexi. Benexi trying to catch Nutterboat. 1.7 seconds now. Gap. Nutterboat just holding his own. There's a very close battle there. Ricardo, who has pitted and is on fresh softs, is now pressuring Mitch. Tries to go around the outside, makes it stick. Very good overtake there for Ricardo up into 8th place. Mitch dropping down to 9th. On those hard tyres, he's going to struggle to stay with those fresh softs. Ricardo 8 seconds to AJ. Can he make that grind up in 3 laps? It's tough going, but it is possible. Tiger dropping outside that 1 second window now as Benexi is closing in on Nutterboat. That's another 2-3 tenths this lap. Don't think it's enough, but if he can get within the DRS within the next lap or 2, that'll definitely help him push along and maybe push for the win. What's his battery management like? He's got 30% battery left. Nutterboat is down to 22%. So it's under pressure. With Tiger trying to stay with Benexi as well. Got a bit more battery. A bit more to play with. As long as they both don't start fighting with each other, actually help each other pull along, you might actually catch Nutterboat relatively quickly here and put him under pressure. F1 Cool with the time penalty though is making ground on Zerbi for that 5th position. They'll need to get past and also make up 3 seconds. Benexi has picked up a time penalty. Oh, he'll be kicking himself with that. He really will. Has more or less put him outside. But the chance of winning this race as F1 Kill does get past Turvey into 5th place. But there is drivers trying a lot of penalties here. That's his Optimus. I mean, he's got 3 as well, so technically Serby is 4th. Just hanging in there. Benexi now within the DRS window. Oh, I thought he was going to have a look around the outside. Lot better off it though. That did cost him a lot of time though. He's had to get heavily on the brakes. He's lost a lot of momentum. He's got 2 laps. I need to get past on the next lap and then absolutely push like mad on the final lap if he wants to break that 3 second gap. Tiger dropping back a bit. Is Tiger just relaxing here because he sees that Fenexi's got a penalty? I would have thought that he'd want to push for the win, but maybe he's just happy enough to finish on the podium. Fenexi is not going to give up though. It might not win overall, but it might be a moral battle if he wins on track. So, oh, he's gone for it. What a move! That was a great move for Fenexi. Oh wait, no, he's lost it again. What? What happened there? Did Noterboat lag? I have no idea. I have no idea. Oh yes, Noterboat is lagging like crazy. And Fenexi is up into first place now though. Noterboat hopefully stabilising out there. So yes, Fenexi is up into first place. He's got 3 seconds of penalties though. So he needs to make up 2.5 seconds this lap. That's quite a big ask. Tiger is 2.3 seconds behind, so maybe Fenexi can make enough ground there to stay ahead. What does he need? He needs 4/10 to stay in second, so he needs to push as well. Another boat dropping outside that DRS window. It is the final lap though. Tiger in third. Optimus under pressure from F1 Cool. He does have a time penalty as well. Fenexi's picked up another time penalty. So yeah, I think Fenexi is going to finish third here now, unfortunately, as he does come around the final corner for the final time and crosses the line in first, but he will drop down here, so another boat will take the race win. Tiger in second, Fenexi in third, Optimus crossing the line in fourth, F1 Cool in fifth. Do they have a big enough gap with their penalties to stay? F1 Cool just drops out, Servi picks up fifth, F1 Cool drops down to sixth. AJ crosses the line in seventh, just ahead of Ricardo by 2/200 of a second, 2/10 of a second, which will bring it home in ninth. Golf in... Oh, Golf spun. Oh no, that was going to be a points finish for Golf, I think. Now they do have penalties ahead of him. Can he pick us up? Can he pick up a point in the kick cyber? Oh, poor Golf. As Artex comes down into the final two corners, under pressure from TX Neo behind. That RB, very slow exit out of the final corner though. He will cross in 10th, Neo in 11th. Golf. What did Golf get? Golf finished within the 3 second window. I'm not sure. Greg in 13th. And I'm not sure who finished behind that. I need to get these results. Oh. Boom. Here we go. Red Bull on the top of the podium. Cleanest driver is Noterboat. Also the driver of the day. Also the most overtakes. And the race winner. Fastest lap set by F1 Cool. As I grab these results. Disappear penalties, please. So we can put these info into SimGrid later on. So Golf did manage to finish in the top 10, so that is a point for Golf. Artex in 11th, Neo in 12th, Craig in 13th, Carvey in 14th, Mikey in 15th, Simi in 16th with a DNF, as well as Max with a DNF. But your race winner, Noterboat, starting on 8th, finishing first. Very good race. Few safety cars. It's unfortunate, but it is what it is. Tiger in second, Fenexi in third with those two penalties, which would have been enough to win the race if he didn't pick them. But there we have it. Thank you everyone for watching. that's another race done on F1. We won't be back next week. Next week is mid-season break. And we're doing reverse Silverstone. So we will be back on 2 weeks' time with the next proper round. And I can't remember where it's at, but it's somewhere. So we'll see you in 2 weeks' time. Next week, like I said, reverse Silverstone. There'll be POV streams in the Discord for people that want to watch that. Thanks for watching, everyone. Enjoy the rest of your evening. Tomorrow's Gran Turismo. See you for that. Have a good one. Bye-bye.